To the Point with Michael Williams.
Good morning and happy 4th of July. Elections are around the corner. The August 23rd primaries and the November 8th general election will be here before you know it after this 4th of July weekend. My guest today, Patrick Franklin, President and CEO of the Urban League of Palm Beach County, always front and center in Get Out the Vote efforts. We began our conversation there.
Thank you for having me on this morning. The Urban League, we're getting ready for the August primary. There are many good candidates out there running. Our job at the Urban League is to make sure that we educate, bring our community awareness to who's running, why they're running, what's in their best interest, and make sure that they are ready to vote, make sure that they are registered to vote, and make sure ultimately that they go out and vote. That's the ultimate. They have to cast their ballot. And that's what we're most concerned about right now. With our previous history of low voter turnout, now is not the time to sit back and wait.
Now, the mechanics of voting have changed. You've got to double check and make sure if you want an absentee ballot, you got to apply, make sure you have it. Drop boxes are going to be not perhaps as prevalent. You've seen all the changes under the Republican administration in Florida, but in and on balance, do you feel you're getting the message out? What do you worry about? Either obstacles or opportunities in terms of just making sure everybody gets with it?
Well, look, there's always opportunities. We know that we have to educate our community. We have to educate our residents. And we're going to be full-fledged campaign out to make sure that you're aware of the new campaign laws. Make sure you're aware of the registration dates and where you can vote and where you can't vote, how you can vote and how you can't vote now. That's our job. And that's what we're going to team up with other organizations, and we're going to team up with other community organizations to educate our community. And that's going to be the big push for us as we go into late July, early August, into late August, into the primary.
What is your worry in terms of the biggest potential impediment?
People not participating. People thinking that their vote doesn't count. People thinking that they're going to do whatever they want. Look, now your vote counts more than ever. If you don't like what's going on in the Supreme Court, if you don't like what's going on in the Florida legislature, if you don't like what's going on locally in your local politics, then raise your hand, step forward, and vote. That's the one thing that I'm fearful of, that people don't think that their one vote counts. Yes, it does, by all means. We look back at the 20th Congressional District last year. No, just 6 months ago, 5 votes determined the winner. Folks, look, this is important. And we're going to come right back around in August to vote again for the 20th Congressional District. That race is up in the air again, and the two candidates that are out front right now are running very hard.
And Mr. Franklin, you encourage all people to get out to vote. You talk about if you don't like what's going on. Conversely, if people do like what's going on, your push has always been register, be informed, get out and vote, no matter where you may be on that political spectrum.
No matter what. You have the right to vote. People died for the right for you to vote. I don't care what race you are, what nationality, where. If you're a legalized citizen able to vote, registered to vote, we want you to vote. We want you to be participative in this process. That's what this democracy is all about. If you don't like what's going on, stand up and be counted for.
And it's interesting that as we've had this discussion, I don't hear you latching on right now to any particular concern. I know there's some worries about ballot drop boxes, about the fact that you can't take multiple ballots down to drop off, worries that people will become confused about re-registration. You do not seem overly concerned about those as impediments, at least not yet, or am I reading it wrong?
Well, Michael, we have been fighting voter oppression for many, many, many years. This is just the next wrinkle to stop people from casting their ballot to vote, to stopping the masses of people from voting. We've been down this path many times before. This is anything new. Now we just have to play by a new set of rules. And our goal is to make sure that as many people as that want to participate, understand the rules, and engage. Look, this fight has been going on for for tens of years, okay? Ever since minorities were given the right to vote. And we have been fighting the same fight for many years. Nothing's changed. It's just a new wrinkle in how everyone is able to vote.
And Republicans argue that it will make for more election security. Democrats argue we had a secure election. Your take before we move on to another topic?
The governor said at the 2020 election was the best election we've ever had. Case closed. Yes, we could always look to improve, but we want to improve, not take us backwards, okay? And right now we are putting laws in to take us backwards. We're trying to oppress the vote. We're not trying to encourage. Encourage the vote can be coming in many different ways in terms of technology. How do we use technology to increase voter participation? You should be able to walk up to a voting registration place, walk up to a voting poll that day, register, vote, and be done with it. We live in 2022 now, not 1950.
And this argument has real resonance, especially on this 4th of July weekend. What speaks more to independence than the right, the privilege, the duty, obligation to get out and vote and help shape this republic, this democracy?
This democracy is fragile right now, Michael. We're living in a very divided country on so many issues. It's not the point that we can go down a whole list of issues that we are divided amongst. Roe versus Wade, when you go down to Supreme Court decisions, look, we don't know what's going to happen in the next Supreme Court term. What we just finished this past week is beyond reproach as far as looking at the outcomes and the verdicts that were handed down. We're taking steps backwards from everything from women's rights to civil rights going forward. All these things are open game now. And we need to make sure that the people are heard, not just a handful of justices that will decide for us. The people need to be heard, and now it's time to stand up.
But there are many, and I need to put the question to you, who argue that millions supported Roe v. Wade being overturned as they talk about the sanctity of life, life beginning at conception. And what do you say to them? And to the broader argument of Americans, whether you are one side of the issue or the other, the ability to at least talk with each other instead of yelling at each other.
Michael, look, there are many things involved in the overturn of Roe versus Wade. But the bottom line is that women's rights have been depressed and taken away. And by all means, a woman has the right to her body and what she can decide to do with her doctor. And in so many of these state laws right now, there are no exceptions to have an abortion, incest, rape. It doesn't make a difference. No. So we can't do that to our women. Our women have just as much rights as anybody else in this country. And I would like to see us come to a point of understanding that it's not all or nothing, okay? We need to be on the same page altogether. And the latest polls show that the majority of Americans favor keeping Roe versus Wade intact.
Let me end on a note, history being made. The first African-American Supreme Court Justice, woman, African-American, I should say, the first woman who's African-American as a Supreme Court Justice. Talk about that. And with Miami roots, and with Miami roots.
What a milestone. Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson, the first African-American female justice, has taken her seat now. It's a day that will live on in history of the United States. Michael, we're still living in a world where we are looking at the first African-American here, there, everywhere. We should be beyond that by now, but we haven't. This country still has a long way to go. We still have a long way to go to make sure that we wrap our arms around everyone, no matter what you look like, what color of your skin or your background. It's time to move forward in a positive direction. We don't have time to keep taking these negative steps backwards. I applaud the nomination and confirm and the seating of Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson. It's about time.
Is it naive to say that on this 4th of July weekend, though, we should at least take time to say, however imperfectly, however argumentatively at times, we have in many ways come a long way. Yes, a long way to go, but it's an experiment that keeps on going.
Michael, like I said earlier, our democracy is very fragile and it's being stretched, bent, and pulled in many different directions right now. This is still the greatest country in the world to live in. Let's make sure that it stands that way for everyone who lives in the United States of America. It's a great time. We're thankful for so many things. We're thankful that we are alive today from COVID. For so many of us who have had family members to suffer all over this past time, but we still have a lot of work to do. And I would just encourage everyone that has the ability to engage at whatever level you can, engage, make your voice heard, and make sure that your best interest is being looked after, and do your best to make this country the best it can possibly be.
Next, the latest twist in the abortion debate in Florida.